Hello, SpongeGex here with a follow-up to my previous Kingdom Hearts 3 mods video. I found a few more mods for Kingdom Hearts 3, but I promised to keep the footage much shorter this time around compared to the previous video. But before I show the video, I just want to give a heads up on the kind of mods you're about to see. So the first mod has us playing as Aqua. There were two mods used for playing as Aqua in particular. One to play as her, and one that is supposed to make her curvier and give her jiggle physics. I'm sorry, folks. I just had to see how cursed it would have looked, but honestly, it's pretty tame. I don't notice a big difference with this modified model, but I did notice the jiggle physics, but they're there, but they're nothing too embarrassing. Nothing like Dead or Alive or the Rouge of the Bat mod for Sonic Adventure 2. It's not that bad. But so I wanted to enjoy a mod that lets us play as Aqua, but it honestly is the most unresponsive mod I've seen so far. You have to shut off many of the abilities that Sora can equip, otherwise it'll make the game pretty unplayable. Like, you'll keep pressing the attack button and nothing will happen. I notice when you shut off certain abilities, it allows her to attack, but because you're forced to shut off so many abilities, it means she won't have a lot of combos or finishers that Sora can usually have, which makes her combat feel very stiff and unresponsive. So, similar to the Project Embrace mod, casting certain spells forces Aqua to run in place endlessly, making her completely unresponsive to control further, and it forces you to exit the game. So, she only has one shot lock, and it only works for her default Keyblade. And if you try using the shot locks with any other weapons, it causes nothing to happen. So it's just a waste of time to try using them. She can't even transform any of the weapons. She can't use their weapon forms or transformations, which is a real shame. She's not good for showing up in cutscenes either. She shows up invisible in nearly every cutscene, which ruins how wacky this mod could have been. It would have been fun to see her show up in cutscenes where Sora was supposed to be there, kind of like what you could do with Kairi and Nominate. But so, there is another way to play as Aqua in this game. There's another mod called the Character Switcher mod, which allows users to hold the LT button and the RS button and use the directional inputs to swap between playable characters from the Remind boss fights. However, they are only good for simple Heartless battles, because Aqua, Riku, Roxas, and Kairi only have basic attacks, spells, and items to use. You can't, like, pause the game and go through, like, modifications of like equips, abilities, keyblades, and all of that, like you could with playing a Sora. And you aren't allowed to use link summons either or partners, so they can't even use context sensitive abilities like the wall running or skydiving or interacting with other characters, which is a real shame. Luckily, I haven't seen any cases where using the character switcher can break or crash the game, but there will be a bit of a loading lag when switching between Sora, but nothing major. It's a fun idea, but it just points out how poorly handled and underutilized the multiple characters were in Kingdom Hearts 3 Reminds DLC. We really deserved a better character select system for better replay value, but another mod I found has Donald Duck dressed as Scrooge McDuck, which works throughout gameplay and during many cutscenes. It's a fun little costume swap. I liked it. Another one turns Sully and Mikey from Monsters Inc. into Bowser and a Goomba. It also turns Boo into Bowser Jr., but since Boo returns home after beating the Monstropolis story, I didn't get a chance to see it in gameplay. This mod only really works in gameplay, as the cutscenes will have them unanimated throughout. While the mod itself is funny, it's not well made at all. There's like no facial expressions or facial movements, and Goomba is flat out floating around a lot of the times. So yeah, not the best mod. There's a mod that replaces one of Sora's Keyblades with Krystal's staff from Star Fox Adventures. It is a visually cool and fun mod. There's something so badass about seeing a character like Aqua running around like with it like behind her back, you know, and seeing her whip it out like when she's ready to attack. It's a fun mod. Now, if we could just get a mod that lets us play as Krystal, now that would be amazing. Another mod has us play as Link from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is a very good mod. And it even comes with the Master Sword as a replacement for Sora's default Keyblade, and Link surprisingly works well throughout most of the gameplay and cutscenes, and even has face posing during cutscenes. The Master Sword makes me never want to turn this mod off. However, Link doesn't work in every level, like basically levels where Sora had a transformation like Monstropolis, so if you go there you'll still be Monster Sora, but you go to any other level he'll go back to being Link. Although you'll still hear Link's voice over Sora's character, though, and But otherwise, this has been my favorite mod so far. Kingdom Hearts always reminded me of The Legend of Zelda, but with better gameplay and combat, and this mod just proved the point further by showing how much more badass Link would look with Kingdom Hearts gameplay. And another big complaint I have with it is his Twilight Princess design is a little too dark and not as colorful, so it doesn't blend in well with the rest of the game's settings, and I would have just went with his Super Smash Bros. Wii U or Hyrule Warriors design instead. But overall, this was still a very impressive mod, even though it does have a few flaws. So finally, we have a funny, yet pretty underwhelming mod that replaces Sora with a playable Waluigi. There is something funny about Waluigi holding a tennis racket and shouting, "Wah!" after every ability, but there just wasn't enough polish with this mod. Waluigi's shader is way too dark and does not mix with the rest of the worlds and characters. Now, compared to the Twilight Princess Link, that one was dark because the default color palette for everything in Twilight Princess was pretty dark, so it wasn't the shader's fault. But here, it feels like Kingdom Hearts, it usually uses like a certain shader to match with every character, but Waluigi's is darker than everything else, so even when you're in a brightly lit area, Waluigi will still look darker than everyone else. It just does not work. It does not look right. He has, and then the few occasions where he does have light on him, he looks too plastic, too shiny, glossy, and it just doesn't look right. Waluigi has no facial expressions or mouth movements, and not enough catchphrases or dialogue. You know, Waluigi does say more than just "why," you know. So, overall, these were some fun and funny mods, but could have used a bit more polish in a few areas. But yeah, that Link mod is amazing. I love it. And that's all I have to say. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys.
Oh, Sora!
What? Can you take it? Freeze! Enough!
You goes! You won't stop a true hero!
Take this!
Ready? Here goes! Oh.
Yep.
Piece of cake.
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
Sora! Over hero? Come on! You're done!
Please work!
Okay! Together!
And the crowd goes wild!
Sora, how about another dance?
You got it! Wow! And the crowd goes wild! To get me
Give me strength! Come on! Ready and... You asked for it! And one! Here! Ready? Back at you! Huh?
Yep.
Now's our chance!
Hang on!
Go time!
Yeah!
Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Adios!
Now's our chance!
Farewell.
Enough! Good timing!
Together! Get him! Get him! Here we go! You need to chill!
Hey! Yeah! Hey! Yep. Yep.
That's it,
Stay back! Full thrust! Get him! Baymax, let's go!
Certainly.
Why me?
You want to take my picture? Sure, I guess that's all right.
What? Not again! Cheese! Yeah! Cheese! Yeah! Cheese!
Come on, fellas.
Get by me, Sora! Here goes! I'll show you how a hero fights! I gotcha! Sora! Hop on! Oh yeah, that's it! That's one! Whoa! Okay! Whoa! Give me strength!
handsome. He's dancing! This is so fun!
Hey there! Thanks for the heart attack! Just leave it to us.
Done.
Yep, unforgettable. Just like your face.
Come on, Mal.
It's cold! Hey, Donald, give me a coat!
Tomato doesn't work that way.
Guess he's too used to the beach.
Hey, Islander, what can I say?
Well, climb aboard! Right! Here we go!
Good thing snow's so soft. We could do this 100 times.
No, let's not.
You sure you don't want to go again?
No, thank you! Hey, why is Riku all alone?
Here.
What? Huh? Oh.
Tomorrow's fight will be our toughest yet. I want to be a part of your life no matter what. That's all.
Kairi, I'll keep you safe. Kairi!
You require motivation.
Kairi! Why her? Why? And there he goes again.
Nice moves!
And there he goes again.
Would you like to dance?
You got it!
This is so fun!
missed me. Get it? Missed.